Good evening. I'm meteorologist Carley Gomez, and I'm tracking the next big storm system set to arrive for us. Now, this will be in about the next 36 to 48 hours as we are anticipating the next storm system moving in on Saturday. That'll be Saturday morning, and we are tracking this huge mid-latitude cyclone out there that is circulating just into the Gulf of Alaska. That'll be drawing in a lot of moisture into areas of the Pacific Northwest and then eventually into California. First, we are going to be seeing a lot more cloud coverage arriving for your Friday. So tonight we do have partly cloudy skies Thursday night, and then you can see the clouds starting to make their way onshore for us early into your Friday morning. And right behind that, that'll be the moisture being drawn in to that low pressure system. So expect to see a nice evening tonight, and we'll see some temperatures dropping into those mid 40s. But otherwise, we are expecting a lot of rain and snow headed our way with the first system on Saturday. Let's track some of the season snow totals so far, and this will give you a gauge on what we expect to see as we move toward the median, where we should be this time of year. The Central Sierra Snow Lab, this is a big area where UC Berkeley there tracks and monitors for a lot of years how much snow they get each season, where we should be, and all of that. This is a great model to kind of keep in mind. 180 inches is what they've seen so far this winter, and the snow totals here, we should be at about 212 inches, so 32 inches short. But we are looking now at more storm systems moving into the early portion of next week, which could jump those numbers to right at average where we should be. Sierra Tahoe, that's off Highway 50. That's 169 inches. Kirkwood off Highway 88. 190 inches. Bear Valley, 169 inches. And Dodge Ridge, they're off 108. That's 193 inches. So a lot of people seeing very similar numbers here up and down those highways, but we are expecting a lot more. So that's going to be great for us, especially for the skiers, the snowboarders, and the ski resorts, but also to put us where we need to be for our water year. Let's compare the water year with the Central Sierra Snow Labs comparison here. Now, again, to date, 180. The median to date on this date for February 15th is 212.4 inches. Now, we're still around 85% of average. Not bad, but if you get that close look there, you can see that's the red kind of graph where we're at currently. The blue is where we should be. So we have been staggering here pretty close to average as we continue to move the month to month. We have been rising quickly. We did start off pretty low. We didn't get a really good start this winter. It really took us about almost 2 months to really kick it off. And now that we're going, we continue to see this climbing. So we're hoping after we get through the next couple of storm systems by next Wednesday, we should see some of this red line here way closer to the blue. That'll put us at average, and our snow water equivalent is 83%. It's how much water we can get out of the snowfall that's already come in. Now, what's next? Of course, that next storm system arriving for us Saturday is going to come in the morning hours, mostly hitting the coastline around 4 or 5 a.m. or so, and then making its way into the valley closer to about 7 or 8 a.m. We'll see that rain, snowfall moving into the Sierra, and then very strong wind gusts expected to move in out of the southeast. That's going to bring us wind gusts upwards of anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour in the valley. We'll see strong storm system arriving Monday and Tuesday. That one will last from Tuesday toward Wednesday. So the first one late Sunday night to Monday, the next one Tuesday to Wednesday. Those two combined are expected to bring as much as 2 to 3 feet of snowfall in even higher totals. The peaks in those resorts could be up to 4 feet. So these are going to be some big storms coming in the first portion of the week. As we take a look at the winds, we're talking strong wind gusts coming in out of the southeast here. You can see about 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts for areas of the San Joaquin Valley, that's Modesto and Stockton, and then 35 to 40-mile-per-hour gusts from Elk Grove up north toward Marysville and Oroville. And you're seeing still some strong gusts in those foothill spots and then the high Sierra as well. So if you had plans to go skiing and snowboarding, we will get a lot of snow, but we're also going to be dealing with wind gusts in the Sierra. Saturday, not a good day to be traveling. If you had plans to go, it is a holiday weekend as we see Washington's birthday on Monday. But what we're going to see is your best time for travel will be Friday. If you can head out anytime Friday, you're good to go. Saturday, you're going to want to keep it inside. If you like being snowboarding or skiing in the snow, you might be fine, but it'll be a little bit windy out there. Sunday, that'll be your return home date, because unless you have really the rest of the week off, you're really not going to be able to get home decently or with good conditions until after the first 2 storm systems pass, and that's not till Wednesday. So again, Friday travel and Sunday travel, you're looking decent to get in and out of Tahoe. Now, we will see some more of these strong wind gusts coming in toward the foothill spots as we get to Sunday afternoon and lessening for the valley by then. All right, finally, let's track it all out. Clouds come in for us on Friday, and then here comes the storm system that pushes onshore. It looks like some models are showing that it's delaying a little bit. Other models have started showing it coming in faster. Our current model here, this is a global model, is showing it's still offshore here for the most part with the yellow portion there. By around 8:30 a.m., you're first starting to get the first signs around Davis. Otherwise, we could start seeing it closer to the mid-morning lunchtime hour for us. As we move into the afternoon, we'll see some strong and heavy wind gusts along with that rainfall. So it's not going to make visibility easy if you had plans to travel. And of course, moving up for the high sea area, notice the snow level is pretty high up there, around 6,000 feet. So it is going to be mostly a pass issue. It's a colder system coming in out of the Pacific Northwest. All right, looking here at what we can expect Monday through Wednesday. This is where we're anticipating the strongest of the storms to come through and really give us a lot of that snowfall. That's going to be severe rainfall as well as severe snowfall. And when I'm talking severe rain, we could see as much as a couple of inches of rain from Monday through Wednesday. And for snowfall, 2 to 4 feet. Now, the winds are going to play a part mostly on Saturday, but they'll still pick up for us as we see the systems pushing through one after the other. That's the Monday one, as well as the Tuesday system. Flooding, I'm going to put it high, not necessarily severe, but we have had a lot of storms already pushing through. We've kind of cleared the gates for ourselves in terms of getting more of that water out of the areas. Most of the flooding should be stuck into the neighborhoods, more localized flooding and some ponding on the roadways, especially for the highways. All right, looking at potential for some of those rain totals, this is just the first system. So Saturday, we can see anywhere from about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain in the valley. And then we're going to see a lot more headed our way. Just take a look at this as it starts adding up to Wednesday. Total rainfall, we could see as much as about 2.5 to 4 inches of rain. So again, this is a 5-day span. So that's a lot of rain in a very short amount of time. We will have some periods of time, especially moving into Sunday, where we'll let things kind of slow down for us and we wait between a couple of the systems. But a lot of rain again in a short amount of time. And if you look at some of this rain and add it up to snow, we could see as much as, again, about 2 to 4 feet of snow possible. Looking at our GFS model, the global snowfall model, it's going to show at least the first system bringing us about 8 inches to 10 inches of snowfall for areas of Donner to Bear Valley. Could see maybe a foot at the peaks, but right now we're looking a little bit on the lower side, closer to about 10 inches. Finally, from Monday to Wednesday storm, we could see upwards of 3 feet to almost about 4 feet of snowfall expected. So a lot more to come our way. And remember, the Central Sierra Snow Lab was lacking about 32 inches. That would put them at average this time of year if they continue the trend of getting a lot more snow headed their way into next week. Finally, as we plan this all out for us, Saturday's system is gone. By Sunday, early morning hours, maybe a little drizzle, but most of this is going to be pretty much just high elevation clouds you're seeing there. So you should be good by mid-morning hours until you get to about 5 p.m., 5:30 or so. Then we see the next storm system set to arrive. So you do have a window on Sunday that you can get things done mid-morning till evening. So most of your day, most of your daylight, you'll have to get things done. But then that next storm system arrives for us late Sunday night, continues through Monday, and then we have the Tuesday to Wednesday storm. So again, keep that in mind as you're planning everything out for yourselves this weekend and early next week. All right, let's take a look at some of our temperatures as we move into your Friday. We'll see those upper 50s out there and low 60s. Overnight lows have been a little bit warmer, so we're mid to upper 30s from Twain Harte to Sonora, but you can see Placerville, areas of Auburn, about 45 degrees. Now, if you're headed to the Bay Area for your Friday, you'll see temperatures in those mid to low 60s out there overnight, about mid 40s. And then the Sacramento and San Joaquin Valley spots, lower 60s to mid 60s from Lodi to Stockton. And you'll be seeing about 44, 45 degrees again overnight. Let's look at the 10-day forecast. A little bit of some changes, but for the most part, we're sticking around the upper 50s and low 60s. We have one stray day where we could get a little bit warmer on Sunday between storm systems, a little bit of a heat up, clouds kind of overhead. Other than that, we'll be dropping right back down into the upper 50s and low 60s throughout next week.